think it's necessary for me to explain the analogy that I use of my van as my vehicle through this life. Because when I came onto this project, I actually didn't know what message I was going to give. And I came to this analogy by realizing that throughout my life I've felt like a reluctant postwoman. And I used the analogy of driving through the community in my life, in my post van, coming to the door where I would post my letters and not being able to do that, throwing them back into the back of my van. And my van is just such a great analogy for my whole vehicle, my body, my mind, my unconscious, my wholeness, who I really am. And what I'm expressing with my message is that generally we live from just two aspects of ourselves, and that's the me and the I aspect, which is my ego and my personality. So how I express myself in the world, and that part of myself that wants to go from A to B. So I'm firmly holding the steering wheel of my vehicle, and I'm driving through life, and I'm focusing on the road ahead, and I have this idea that everything I need is out there. And this is the issue. Because on my journey I realized that there's a massive part of myself that I haven't been acknowledging, and I associated that with my unconscious, my higher self, my source energy aspect, that part that we don't really talk about in our lives. Not enough anyway. We don't acknowledge that side. And it's the side that unites us with everybody else. And my message is about forgetting the I am principle, forgetting the need to be in control, because it's stressful. It is so stressful having to be in control. And I've discovered that I feel so much more personal power by being able to let go of control. It's a part that we're searching for, really. So I'm suggesting that we're imbalanced, because actually the front of our cab is on two wheels, and that's not easy to drive along in our world on two wheels. And I've drawn a cartoon to express this. And what I also realise is when I discover this part of myself, this much larger part of myself, the back of my van, it's got all the tools I need there for my journey in life. It's got everything I need, so everything I need is actually within me. And it's also got an amazing resting place. I can camp out in the back of my van, I can stop when it gets dark, and I can go there and I can sleep, I can relax, I can refresh. And this is my message. My message is about acknowledging the much larger side of ourselves, coming into the place of accepting that we're all very, very similar on that level, and that we can connect to each other on that level. And this is what's exciting for me. And to come into the we are aspect and share that. So I'm winding down the windows of my van. I'm putting on the window screen wipers, clearing away all my old ideas and conditioning. And my doors aren't locked. And if I see you on my journey, on this road that I'm travelling, I will definitely stop for you. And that's what I'm hoping that you will do. You'll get in with me, and we will have this rapport and this sharing and this listening experience where we can really discover who we are. So hopefully you'll opt in and we can travel a while together.